My fellow Swiss, it's been a little bit over 1 month since Sonic vs. CrossWorlds has released, and previously we've taken a look at the Sonic Speed World Records. Previously, if you didn't go check that out, we saw quite a battle between two builds, and they were going head to head, competing for pretty much almost hitting a world record. And you know, if you want to go check that out, go right ahead. But today we will be taking a look at the Super Sonic Speed World Records today, and I'm kind of curious to see what we're going to get into today. Is there going to be another battle between two builds? Is there going to be, do the Sonic Speed builds transfer to here? Unlike last time it didn't, because the 1 week version didn't. However, we don't know about the 1 month one. It could, it couldn't. Obviously, we're going to see a lot more handling cars because you're going like a handful faster than Sonic Speed. But nonetheless, let me stop talking and let's get straight into E Stadium up first. Now, once again, we're not going to see too much of the builds we saw last time. Did Expanso change his name? Okay. Alright, Expanso. You're up with Sonic with 151. 151. You're the only... Oh boy. Again, once again, I have the old 1 week records pulled up, and we're gonna take a look at today. He's running Silver's vehicle. Pretty interesting. All right, instantaneously sprints off into the sunset. Okay, so he's running counter drift, level 2 drift charge, starting bounty, and off-road bounty. Off-road bounty does make sense because you immediately go off-road once you start the race, obviously. Okay, nice. Counter drift. He immediately goes off-road. Dude, this is like way faster than it should be. Is this faster than normal? Like, bro, I play so much Sonic Speed because of online. Like, online doesn't have any Super Sonic Speed, so like it's very different to see Super Sonic Speed again. Yeah, use the boost really early because the boost lasts long enough to get leeway towards the, obviously, since you're going so fast, you have plenty of time to get to the ramp. Okay, nice. Lose level 2 there. Lose level 3 here. Okay, yep. I'm going to take the shortcut this time because he doesn't have a boost anymore. Okay, yep. You're past that corner. You're past that other corner. Now use counter drift to your advantage. He says level 2 drift charge, so he can get more level 2s more consistently because of counter drift. Nice. Yep, take the blue dash pad as usual. Oh, I didn't even pull up the old record build. Okay, nice. Yep, take that path. A lot of different pathing compared to Super Sonic Speed because it's gonna be a lot harder to align yourself with how fast you're going and like some fancy trickery. Yep, super boost to the end. Bada bing, bada bing. 151. We shaved off almost 2 seconds from like the previous month. That is pretty crazy. Hold on, what was the build last time? Last build was the drift kit. So basically, he replaced the drift kit for counter drift, and probably in the long run counter drift is faster than the drift kit, because obviously with drift kit you have to actually charge up, but instead of counter drift you can just switch side to side. So switching side to side is indeed better than the drift kit, but no, that's pretty good by Expanso. Up next is Rainbow Garden, and last month it was a whopping 159.8. Again, Expanso. He put 1 up in front of the name now. 1 of Expanso. So this was the world record last month by Just Me with 159.8. Now we went up by like what, a second and a half with 158 by Expanso. Let's see. But I do want to take the time to say I appreciate the support on these type of videos. They do take a long time to make, and I put a lot of effort to them, so I appreciate the support on this. But nonetheless, we are here to praise Expanso for the world record. He's running Silver's vehicle with the drift kit, level 2 drift charge, starting bounty, and that one perk I still don't know the name of. It's like every time you release a drift boost or a charge jump in boat or air, you get ranks for it. So he's running that to probably maximize his ring count early into the run without having to sacrifice anything else. Obviously, he's running a handling card, which makes the most sense because obviously you're going at blitzing speeds to, like, and it's going to be very hard to turn without slowing down. So last month, Justin was running level 2, level 3 drift charge, start off bounty, and the drift kit. So he got rid of level 3 drift charge for the perk on the bottom right, like the 6th slot. And that definitely helped him. It definitely helped him for more ring generation. So like he got to 100 rings much faster than the previous world record did. So it's pretty interesting strategy development. Okay. Yep. Here. Another thing you notice is no counter. He's not running counter drift this time, because on E Stadium he did run counter drift. However, he's not running counter drift this time. Probably because obviously counter drift does not work in the air, and drift kit works not only on ground but also in air too, and in boat. On boat. Okay, yep, saving his boost for the final shortcut, makes sense. Uses gigantically early on the screen. It could be decent, but boom, 158. Pretty developed from last month because he maximized the how fast he got his ring count from the bottom, the 6th slot perk. I still don't know. I have to look at it, but nonetheless, pretty good by 1-up Expanso. He changed it. Oh, that's funny. All right, Water Palace is up next. Can't wait to see what we've evolved from last month. Expanso, man. I get it. Expanso, I get it. He came in my comment to flex that I'll see his name more than once on here. And look where he is, dominating the first Grand Prix, the Donpa Grand Prix. That's funny. Oh, he's holding the world. He's defending the world record actually this time. So what was he running last month? Last month he was running the drift kit, level 2 and level 3 quick charge, and starting bounty. Now he's running counter drift, level 2 drift charge, ring game boost level 1, and starting bounty. Now I did go and check what the Rainbow Garden perk was called. It's called Morph Action Bounty. But for sure we'll just call it Morphing Bounty. Morphing Bounty. Okay. Jumps early, so he doesn't get on the ramp. You saw that? Okay, yep. Do a stun drift to keep his boost charge. Do a counter drift. Okay. Nice. Counter drift. Always get level 2s. Because obviously level 2 and level 3 have the same speed. However, since he's constantly chaining level 2s, he'll constantly keep that speed with obviously counter drift. So it seems like counter drift was more consistent in getting drift charges than the drift kit was. Now that he's now that he ditched level 3 for ring game boost, he'll go slightly faster than he were before. Because ring game boost is crazy good. You know, I'm really surprised that we're not seeing the time trial starter pack. More like the Sonic Speed time trial starter pack. The Sonic Speed time trial starter pack is crazy. Nice, level 3. Chain, it's like 3 dash pads back to back. He's gonna counter drift like right here. Yep, level 3. Yep. Yep. Remember, once again, he's taking it at a diagonal angle. I'm not sure. I don't know exact reason, but I'm gonna assume it's because like something to do with physics, or like maybe that's like just either two things. Either one, it's physics, or two, he's just aligned like that. It's one or the other. But nonetheless, pretty good. She shaved off what?
I can do better.
Like 600.6, 0.7 milliseconds. So not a huge increase, but a decent enough increase to hold his world record and adapt with counter drift and ring game boost together. So pretty good by Expanso. he's just coming in and flexing his world records on us. All right, Metal Harbor is up next. Let's see. Last month it yeah. 212 with AI shadow. He went from normal shadow to AI shadow this time. Okay. He's the only one 212. I saw the Mighty Giver too. Okay, nice. Okay, Silver Car with the same. Okay, once again we see morph action bounty in play. And last month it was by the Mighty Yipper with 213.1. And unlike the Mighty Yipper last month, he's not running, what's it even called? Lap 1 enhancer? Yeah, lap 1 enhancer to increase his stats by 10 on the first lap. Instead, he's running level 2 drift charge instead. So maybe level 2 drift charge is more consistent throughout this run than lap 1 enhancer is. So he's running obviously morph bounty because morph bounty is really good on this map. Yep. That is voice. What? That is voice crack. A nice level 2 strafes. Okay, so now that he isn't needing morph bounty anymore, so he can just regularly drive throughout the air. What did I just say? Nice. Did he just gain extra air, or was that desync? Is either he got extra air somehow, or it was desync. But I did see that. Yeah. Okay, nice. Take this shortcut because he has a handling car. Okay, so no implementation of the snap drift technique like in Sonic Speed time trials, but maybe that's something we are working on, or maybe just the speed alone from the handling car. Wait, no. The handling from the handling car makes you to keep that speed throughout the entire turn, so maybe you don't need a snap drift. Nice, drop the air, drive throughout the air. Use the boost here. Oh, desync is still a problem? Okay, yep, he's obviously tricking here, but it obviously isn't show because of desync. Desync's terrible. Okay, does not go for the super because that's way too slow. Okay, drives around the corner, the sharpest turning he has, combined with the silver handling car and the drift kit. Drift kit gives you 3 extra handling. You didn't know that. And boom. Shaved off what? 4.4 milliseconds from last month? So it seems like this track is pretty optimized so far. Maybe we may or may not see a ring game boost in the future to like barely maximize that, some extra time save to complete this to get even better times. But we'll see in the future. But also same with snap drifting too. We know that's pretty good by Expanso. Expanso, okay. All right, Sand Road is up next. Now, last month it was by Raijin with a 2-minute, and bro. Okay. Okay, so we haven't shaved off that much time. Like a good second has been passed up. Okay, so he's running anti-terrain. You see that? But I can't press the button? Okay, thank you. Expanso once again on the leaderboard. So apparently he loves, so I noticed he loves supersonic speed more than sonic speed, definitely, because he wasn't on as much leaderboards as sonic speed, but like now he's like on a lot of them for supersonic speed. Yep, take the top route because it's faster for some reason. Like well, I was flabbergasted when I first saw that it was faster. Like when you drop down, and like I don't know. Okay, now let's compare last month's build. So last month's build was the drift kit, anti-terrain, starting bounty, and off-road bounty. So we kept the same build besides the drift kit, obviously. So apparently counter drift might be more useful in these straightaways to like get more consistent and faster level 2s than the drift kit is. Yeah, anti-terrain is gonna help a lot, obviously with the sandy, slippery roads. Okay, he's gonna go for this boost on the left. Because, like I said in my supersonic speedway record, like I said in my sonic speedway records, this shortcut right here, yep, the one he's taking, and probably the first one, and obviously this one too, are like the 3 most important shortcuts on this map. In terms of time saving. Okay, nice. Also, he's making sure to pick Shadow and not like a different speed character, because Shadow and Blaze have, in terms of speed characters, have one of the highest boost stats. Boost and speed stats combined. I'm not sure about Espio, what Espio's boost stat is, but I know Espio's speed stat isn't as high as like Shadow's and Blaze's. Yep, take this final shortcut right here because he got the super pickup at the end. Bada bing, bada bam. Shaving off almost like, quite literally a second plus with his new strat and counter drift. So pretty good nonetheless. Expanso just died. Expanso. All right, Sand Road. Oh, did I just say Sand Road? I meant Colorful Mall. Expanso, I better not see you here, bro. All right. Let's see it. All right. Need I say more, Expanso? Need I say more? Need I say more? All right, let's compare the last month. Last month, it was by the Mighty Yifer with a 151.3. And Mighty Yifer was running the hot hatch handling car. And now Expanso is now running the silver car instead. So last month, Yifer was running drift kit, level 2. Wait. Oh, same build. Oh, same exact build. But this time, he's not running the hot hatch. He's running the silver's car, which I don't know the stat difference between it. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, he did take the grass off-road, if you didn't notice that, to get off-road bounty to work. Because off-road bounty gives you 5 rings every, I don't know the rate, like 0.5, 0.3 seconds, 0.5, probably 0.5. That would make the most sense. Or 0.7. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna take the shortcut again. It's funny because he's not gonna take it again. He's not gonna take it again. Yep, take the boost here. Makes no sense. You notice how he's releasing level 2 drifts even in between the shortcut. That's pretty interesting, actually. Probably to extend the boost cap, because when you layer another boost on top of each other, you go more faster than if you were to release the boost regularly, if that makes any sense. Like to extend the boost cap, probably? Yeah. Okay, what's he gonna do here? He's not gonna take the grass cut. Instead, he's gonna like jump over the grass instead and take the normal path. He's gonna use the boost here. And he's constantly reaching level 2s. I definitely see that a lot. Maybe that is different between last month and this month. They're pretty good. Shaving off almost a whole second. Like it was like 0.9. So really close to a second of shaving off. That is Expanso is. This is the second cup, Expanso. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. All right, Mystic Jungle. All right, Expanso, I get it. Expanso, I get it. Expanso, please let someone else have a turn. Let someone else have a turn. Let someone else. Okay. All right, Expanso is back. Raijin was the previous world record. He's top 8 now. Okay, he's running AI Shadow this time. And last month, Raijin was running also silver car. What? Also silver's vehicle with drift kit, speed enhancer, or speed tuner. Sorry, speed tuner. Off-road bounty and starting bounty. Now Expanso ditched all of them. Ditched every single perk he had that Raijin had before. For counter drift, perfect charge bounty, and level 2 drift charge. I mean, I see the vision, right? Actually, now that you think about it, this is smarter because before off-road bounty, you couldn't use off-road bounty at the beginning. However, you can obviously use perfect charge bounty anywhere you want. So obviously, with the constant boost chains he's getting, he'll be at a higher ring count than when off-road bounty does activate. So it's pretty smart. Same with counter drift. Counter drift allows you to get that perfect charge bounty to activate even more. It's pretty smart. Okay, nice. Is he gonna? Indeed, he is. He doesn't go for that one, so just takes a hard right. Will he take this? Will he take the snake? No, he won't. Makes sense. Oops. And it just drives on home. Level 2, and boom. Sponsor, bro. Shaving off what? A whole second. A second plus 1.1 seconds from last month. Pretty good. Will we see? Probably not. Actually, probably not. Probably that would be a good staple. Bro, he secured this world record too. Because the combination of perfect charge bounty and counter drift. What did I just say? Counter drift is pretty good. And obviously level 2 drift charge is to secure level 2's even better. But damn, okay. Apotos. What's up next? Let's see. Don't tell me, bro. Expanso, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Actually, I don't know. What was I gonna tell you? I forgot, but Expanso is up next with Apotos. Silver car. Alright, you know what? Okay. Alright. Also, I can definitely tell either two things. One, Shadow is one of his favorite characters, if not his favorite character. Two, Shadow's good, obviously, just like Blaze, Shadow is good. So it's either A or B. Which one is it? Do you like Shadow, or do you use him because he's good? Which one? But regardless, let me talk about the previous world record. Raijin had a 155.2. And you had drift kit. Wait. Okay, same build, same exact build. Literally same exact thing. Shadow car, or Shadow silver car, same build, same everything. I didn't really see the millisecond difference, but we'll see in this run. Yup, takes the off-road. Does not take the bridge because the bridge is indeed slower. Probably because when you're in the air, when you drop off from the bridge, it's probably slightly slower than if you were to drive on the grass normally. Okay, yup, takes a tight turn. Gets the off-road. That trick is very hard to get. Even on sonic speed, supersonic speed, don't matter. That trick is very hard to get. To align yourself with the grass, it's very hard to get. Okay, nice. Bro, I saw what you did. I saw what you did there. There's a trick where if you drift and tap your tap your stick. I don't even explain it without showing you. He was holding his inside drift as much as possible to squeeze level 2 out, pretty much. So let's see, do this, drift into the grass. Yep. Make sure to not bump into the wall. And bada bing, bada boom, straight to level 2's home. Shaving up pretty much 0.3, like 2.5. 2.5 milliseconds. Wait, no, wait, what am I? Wait. 0.25 milliseconds. So again, probably the only one with 154. I don't quite remember, but pretty good. Like, this track seems pretty optimized as is. Like, all right, Expanso. All right, Wonder Museum is up next. Let us see Expanso. Sonic, huh? Sonic, huh? Okay. Alright. 215.1. Last time it was a 217.2. Architect with AI Sonic right below him. Literally right below him. Like, just barely competing with him. But bro. See, when you said, Expanso, when you said you're gonna be seeing my name a lot, I didn't think it was gonna be this much. But anyway, he is running Sonic. So last month it was also a Sonic, which is surprising because you don't see a lot of Sonics in these world records, besides like maybe like 2 stages. So maybe Sonic's extra handling, because Sonic has more handling than Shadow and Blaze do. So maybe that extra handling does come in handy throughout these like tight turns like this one right here. So let's talk about the build, right? Let's talk about the build. It was... So right now it's been Counter Drift, level 2, and Ring Perfect Charge Bounty. Last month it was the same thing. Okay, last month same thing. Literally same build, literally the exact same build. So same with Sonic, Silver Car, and perks. Again, to get a sharp turn because Sonic has extra. Wait, what? Wait, why did he align himself towards the right? Maybe to align himself with the right path as well. Probably. That's probably why. That's probably it. Level 3 here. Yup. A lot of boost chains together. And he's gonna take this sharp turn with this, because Sonic has a little extra handling. I don't know the exact number. I think it's like 2 or 3. It's like either 2 or 3. 2 or 3 extra handling. Okay, nice level 3 there. He's gonna use a boost here. He's not. He's gonna time. It's timed perfectly so he gets underneath the dinosaur's attack pattern. Okay. Forces a level 3 out, because like obviously since he doesn't have any air trick perks, he can't get a level 3 himself. So when he drifts on the ramp, did he just hop over that, or did he get it, or it's desync? Okay, use a boost here. He probably hopped over. He probably hopped over it. Yeah, he did. So yeah, because he doesn't have any trick perks, like trigger expert, trigger level 2, or level 1. He has to release a level 3 drift off that ramp to obviously extend that boost timer. So little things like that do help in these time trials. So pretty good by Expanso using Sonic with the extra handling. Crystal Mine. Okay, last month is by Raijin with a... Okay, look. Wow. It's a miracle. Not Expanso. Oh yeah, Matt Beach. That's his track on on Sonic Speed. I know that for sure. By Desolo Joker, running Shadow, just like last month. Raijin was 2nd place, I believe? Yeah, he was. So, let me see. 157. Okay, so this track didn't get improved as much. However, it did get improved like what, 700 milliseconds, something like that. By Desolo Joker, running probably the exact same build, I assume. Indeed. Wait, no, that's different. He's running, okay, same drift kit, same starting bounty, same level 2 drift. However, he equipped, ooh, you see that? He equipped Morph Action Bounty. That's what it's called, Morph Action Bounty, instead of off-road bounty. So probably his thought process was, how can I get rings faster, right? Obviously, he did that with, because he doesn't need because he doesn't need perfect charge bounty, and because obviously that's a 2 slot, he can use the 1 slot. Look, he can use the 1 slot he gets here, and constantly get rings for it to reach 100 even faster. So that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart actually. Using a 1 slot instead of a 2 slot. Okay, bumped into the wall on accident, but probably doesn't matter that much. Again, using the drifting kit to get a little bit even more extra handling. Also, it's surprising how last time Raijin was not taking the ramp, but Desolo Joker is. So is it really faster? So like he's gonna do it again, right? Yeah, he is. Because last month they weren't taking the. Maybe I'm mistaken. But someone last month was not taking the ramp, instead they were taking the normal path and got world record. But nonetheless, that was pretty good. Shaving off what? 7.7 milliseconds? Pretty good. Let me see real quick. Yeah, last month Raijin didn't take the ramp twice, but he took it all 3 times and got world record. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Maybe more action bounty did have some play into it, but nonetheless, that was pretty good. Ocean View. Last month it was by the mighty Yiffer, and now it is. You know, Expanso, you took a break. You didn't do Crystal Mine, huh? You didn't do Crystal Mine, but you did. Okay, all right. By Expanso, and he's running Sonic on Silver's car once again. So last month it was by the mighty Yiffer, running Blaze with the Hot Hatch. I think Silver's Wheels. I think it's Silver's Wheels. I'm not pretty sure. But no, so they're doing Drifting Kit. I'm talking about Mighty Yiffer right now. Drift Kit, starting Mountie, Lab 1 Enhancer, and Ring Game Boost. Now Expanso is running Counter Drift, Ring Game Boost level 1, starting Bounty, and level 2 Drift Charge. Okay, nice. Goes for that 5. Make sure to sneak the 5 in. Like I saw that. Okay, gets the 1 on top. Probably because the top path is slightly slower than the bottom path in terms of alignment. Okay, nice. Look at that boost right there. Then since you're Sonic he picked Sonic for the extra handling, because Sonic has 3 or 2. I think it's 3. I'm assuming it's 3 extra handling than Shadow and Blaze. Okay, releases a boost here and does it again. Wait, takes the top path again. Wait, that's interesting, because that's completely different from Sonic Speed. Sonic Speed, they take the bottom path 2 out of 3 times. Okay, so he doesn't go for the cut. He doesn't go for the cut on the right side. I thought he was about to set up for that. Like, because obviously, maybe not on Super Sonic Speed. It might not be it's too fast to align. So that's probably why he doesn't take it. I'll get the super pickup. Zoning top path again. Okay. Uses it early. And then make sure to not bump into the wall. And then boom, 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 counter drift to the end. Wow.
Shoot, not my day.
Again, just like in Sonic Speed, we didn't see that tiny bit of optimization going for the quote unquote secret path towards the right. So maybe in the future, not saying it may or may not happen, but that tiny bit of optimization could lead to a faster time, or maybe it's just not fast enough, or maybe it's not fast enough or more consistent as I think, and they just not take it for that reason. But nonetheless, Expanso shaving off 2 seconds. 2 seconds on Ocean View with Sonic. You'll love to see more Sonic reps constantly put into these time trials. All right, the best track in the game. Let's see it. It is. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do you, Yves was the previous world record holder with a 212.4. Now they have a 211. They shaved off what? 0.5 milliseconds from their previous world record. But then you got Expanso with like a, what number is that? Like almost a whole second passing Yves. All right, so let's talk about Yves' last build. Yves used, I don't know what that car is called. I don't know what that car is called by memory, but it was a handling car. It's like the yellow one. It looks like it looks like an ancient car, like an ancient type vehicle. I don't actually know what it's called. However, now, okay, so once again, Yves was running, or like previous world record was running drift kit with level 2. Okay, so level 2, we ditched drift kit for counter drift once again to Expanso. He's coming in and saying counter drift is the meta. Like counter drift is the way, like for most tracks. Pretty much. Yeah, get the boost on the right side because there's 2 boosts on both sides, or well, 1 boost on both sides. Okay, nice. Gets the boost here. Yup. Again, he has ring gain boost bounty because that's more consistent than going out your way and farming rings. In terms of, well, unless off-road and a boost is brought to you in the beginning of the race, then there's like no point in having that. Okay, nice, yep. Silently strafing level 2 counter drifts together. Best track in the game. Okay, nice level. Yep, counter drift to a level 3. Makes sense. Takes the top path. Yep, takes the top path this time. Makes no sense. You saw how he squeezed the level 2 in between turns. I saw that. Okay, yep, got the super pickup for this final cut. He goes wide. Okay, nice. He went wide and then hit a turn. So like obviously you cannot ghost. Okay, how do I explain it? You cannot hug the wall and expect to make that cut safely. You have the way to take that cut is you go wide and then you hold like the sharp turn. Because if you hold the wall, you'll immediately get sent to the right side. So pretty smart by Expanso, knowing what line to take and how to take that turn, obviously, right? So he went wide, and by holding left and like releasing his boost or drift a little bit early, he can make that line pretty safely. And obviously because like the super pickup boost lasts the longest duration out of all boosts. But yeah, all right, Urban Canyon. Let's see. Last month it was by the Mighty Yipher by Blade. Hold up. Okay, so the Mighty Yipher did shave off their time by a whole second. Yeah, pretty good, but with Blaze. But then you got Expanso shaving off that time even more with almost like 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds with Sonic. Again, Sonic has better not better, but slightly more handling than Blaze and Shadow do, with a 3 extra handling than the rest. Alright, bro. Immediately he countered. So he counter drift in place to like not only activate the starting boost plus that extra level 1 to go even faster. Okay, he's hugging the left side. Now hugs the right side to get the boost. There you see. Okay. Let's talk about the builds, right? He's running counter drift, level 2 and level 2 drift charge and perfect charge bounty. The Mighty Yipher was running drift kit, lab 1 enhancer, starting bounty and ring game boost level 1. So Expanso just ditched all those perks. He completely ditched every perk in that book and said, look at this instead. Like, I definitely see the idea Mighty Yipher was going for, but apparently this is just more consistent. Apparently, because obviously with lab 1 enhancer, you want to like compensate for your lack of 100 rings, so it makes sense. But then like when you have perfect charge bounty, like it doesn't matter. I guess I don't know. Perfect charge bounty is so good in these time trials. Perfect charge bounty just puts majority. Alright, I saw that snap drift. I saw it. Gonna do it again. Indeed he is. I saw that. Yep. So like I was saying, perfect charge bounty puts majority, not all, of ring generation perks to shame in time trials. But so during that rock, I forgot how you even call it. What do you even call that? Use the boost super early though. Use the boost extremely early because it obviously doesn't matter. But hold on, I wanna clarify on my point. So just like in Sonic Speed, you take the cut towards the rocks and you snap drift to get a better alignment. Now he obviously did that for both cuts. Makes the most sense. To maximize the maximize the time save instead of like drift. So if you were to hold left, let's say the second one, if he would have hold left, he would have hit the right wall. But because he snap drifted, he got a better alignment. And obviously that's what the technique does, and then what the technique is used for. So pretty good by Expanso using the snap drift technique in Urban Canyon, but not Metal Harbor though. That's the funny part. But that's pretty good. Up next is Market Street. Let's see. Hold on. I forgot to. Okay, bro. Okay. All right. Last time it was by the Mighty Yipher. Hold on a second. Mighty Yipher had 1-6. Okay, he improved his record by a good second. Then Expanso comes in with Blade or Shadow and I don't know, bro. Because last month, Mighty Yipher was running the Hot Hatch. Now Expanso is running. Oh, what? Silver's car? Yeah, Silver's car. Again, make sure to instantly counter drift to get like a little extra boost to it's like just better acceleration pretty much. Yep, offer bounty doing its job. So once again, ditch the drift kit for counter drift. Once again, because counter drift gets you level 2 faster for in the sacrifice of like what, 3 handling? Okay, yep, go through here. And yep, boost on the grass makes the most sense. Obviously, he was already at 100 because of the off-road bounty. It's different because in Sonic Speed we saw perfect charge bounty in this track, replacing off-road bounty. But this time we see off-road bounty in play instead of perfect charge bounty. So perfect charge bounty maybe isn't that good for this one, because maybe you reach the grass faster than you get there. Wait, no, wait, what? Wait, that makes no sense. You reach the grass faster than if you were to get the perfect charge bounty yourself, pretty much. So probably this setup might be a little bit better for Supersonic Speed. Okay, nice. Yep. Doesn't matter. That's probably, that cut is too short to take, so that's how he didn't take it. Bada bing, bada bam. Shaving off a good 1.9 seconds from the previous month's world record. Expanso is showing just how in-depth some of these tracks are and how they can be pushed to even greater limits. Because boy, he's doing something. What do I say about it? Okay, you know, Expanso, I see you. I'm watching you. Don't worry, I am watching you. Up next is Coral Town. Now, how will they do this, huh? I assume. And there it is. Okay, last month it was by Fearless. He improved his record by a good 0.7 milliseconds. He improved his record by 0.7 milliseconds. Do you see how the Shadow Blaze, Shadow Blaze, Shadow Blaze, Shadow Blaze, and then like Shadow Blaze, Shadow Blaze, Shadow and Blaze have these same stats. So don't worry. That's why people are running Shadow and Blaze. But anyway, by Expanso running Silver's car yet again. Is that Silver's wheel? Imagine I've been saying Silver's car this whole time, and then like it's not even Silver's wheel. So like, I just got it wrong the entire time. But yeah, I would assume it's Silver's wheel. I would assume. Right. But unless he's running a completely different build from Fearless last month. Fearless was running lap 1 enhancer level 2, so it would give plus 20 to all stats at lap 1. Air trick bounty and the handling tuner, plus obviously off-road and starting bounty. So Expanso ditched Expanso keeps ditching perks. Expanso ditched lap 1 enhancer, obviously. He ditched air trick bounty, and he ditched the handling tuner. Yep, allow himself. Yep. Okay, yep, take a shortcut. Because people, you know, okay, do you want to know why people pick Blaze and Shadow? Because out of every speed type, they have the most boost. That's why. So they'll be charging, obviously drift charges way faster than obviously it's like Sonic or something, like Sonic or SBO. Yep, take this path right here, and then did you notice that he was constantly drifting, so he had a good alignment to take that shortcut? I saw that. But once again, Expanso dominating these time trials. Pretty good on Kronos, shaving off what, almost 1.8 seconds? 1.8 seconds from last month. Pretty good. All right, Blizzard Valley by, let's see, Architect. Nice. Yeah, Expanso, you're not here this time, are you? But Architect with the first place, Deslo Joker was here before with a 214, improving his record by a good 1.1. Wait, no, 0.9. Yeah, 0.9, almost a whole second. Vanilla Architect with beating that record, and ooh, Steve. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, you're running Steve's front, Silver's back, and wheels. Okay. But Architect running the full Steve build. Yeah, he is running the full Minecraft build. Okay, that makes the most sense, I think. I don't actually know these stats of the minecart from heart, but we can check later on. All right, Deslo Joker last month was running. Yep. He immediately started counter drifting to get a little extra boost. All right, was that their last month? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? So, abiding the rules of dash pads can give you off-road immunity, like obviously the blue one, just like in E-Stadium. You can follow that logic, and with a level 2 dash pad, you can go off-road for that split second, and then gain the extra 2 rings to get, or the extra two instances of off-road bounce to get that 100. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that neat little detail. Oops. He went off-road for 0.2 seconds, like to get that 2 instances of off-road bounty to get the 100 rings. Pretty good. Pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Using the same logic from E-Stadium. But anyway, let's talk about the build. Okay, running the same build of last month. Instead, he ditched the drift kit for counter drift. Okay, no go off road here. Wait, did he? Which path did he go to on the second lap? I didn't actually see it. Pretty nifty tech on the first lap though. Like obviously the off-road thing was the boost off-road thing was normal, and everything else was like pretty shocking. He could get the super pickup, time himself with the super pickup. Nice. Goes the right path. He gets the dot, the blue dot in the middle. Goes the left pathway. Why? Huh? That's surprising. Okay, nice. Then just counter drift on home. Huh? This is the second instance of a world record where they went the left pathway and not the right pathway. I'm still curious. Why do people go that pathway, not the right pathway? Is it faster? I mean, it has to be because they just did it, right? It has to be. So, do I start taking that in World Rock? Do I start taking that in online? Huh, it's pretty interesting stuff. All right, Radical Highway. Let's see. Last month was a. Ooh. Wait, that's actually shocking. Because Sire Bass J was the record of last month, and I got beaten by, what number is that? Like less than 0.1 milliseconds by Nora. I hope I'm saying that right. Wait. Okay, yeah. Just barely gets beaten. Let's see, because they're running Blaze, Shadow Blaze, same thing. Okay, same exact build, same exact everything. Plus, besides Blaze has the same. Okay. It is the same thing because Blaze and Shadow have the same exact stats, so it's literally the exact same thing. Let's see. They're running double speed tuner, ring game boost level 2, and perfect. Wait, no. Dash panel combo bounty. Obviously, that's gonna lead way towards this. Ready? Watch this. Ready? Look at the ring count. Already at 100 because this perk is so dumb. And obviously he has that for not only 1 ring game boost, and 2 to get 100 rings even faster than normal dash panel bounty. Because normal dash panel bounty gives you either 2 or 5 rings depending on the level of which you equip it at. Nice first lap. Goes for that boost on the right side. Nice. Goes for the boost in the middle. We'll use one. No, he'll probably save it for the final lap. Makes the most sense. Yep, go straight because this track is mostly straight. Yep, a level 1 is good enough. You don't need to charge more than the level 1 because level 1 is the perfect amount of distance / time for it takes to get to that dash panel. Okay, nice. Doesn't stack for a level 3. Instead, just is fine with the level 2. I noticed that. Yeah, level 1 makes no sense because there's a dash pad right in front of you. Doesn't care about losing rings in this situation. Well, which path would they go for? Yep, 10. Okay, makes more sense. Because obviously they can either go the dash panel route or the 10 ring route to get back to 100 rings faster. And then do this because ring game boost. No, dash panel combo is a battery for ring game boost. That makes sense. Okay, yep. Maximize ring game boost to its full potential. Ring game boost, boom, boom, boom. And then drive home to the end. Once again, less than 0.1 milliseconds. Less than 0.1. So barely squeezing out world record with this one. I think this track looks like to be pretty optimized so far. So maybe this track may not see any like improvements going forward. But we'll see. That could change, and I could be wrong. But we'll see in the near future. But pretty good nonetheless. All right, Chao Park is up next. Let's see. Last month was a whopping 202.6. How, bro? Okay. 2 minute 0.8. By Sponso running the silver vehicle. Okay. Yeah, last month it was by, what's his name? Mally's? And they were running Silver's car with lap 1 enhancer, ring game boost level 2, starting bounty, air trick bounty, and the handling tuner. Now obviously Exponso again ditched all of that for counter drift, ring game or perfect charge bounty, and level 2 drift charge. Yep. Including these level 2 strafes in between that long road, because obviously that road doesn't have any dash pads besides like there's a long distance between the next dash pad pretty much. So to compensate with that, he starts strafing level 2s to like obviously maintain a higher speed than if he didn't have anything in the first place or at all. And now he's going really fast actually. Again, he got to 100 rings pretty quickly because of ring game or perfect charge bounty. I keep calling ring game boost. Okay, nice. Oops. Accidentally pressed a button on the controller. Okay, final lap here. I mean, this track is pretty straightforward. So maybe the fact that he got to 100 rings faster led to that extra around 2 second time difference or time save. Okay, uses a boost here to leverage the fact that he doesn't stunt. Okay, jumps, takes the no, doesn't take the one on the left. Interesting. And counter drifts on the way home. Again, this track is pretty straightforward. So not a lot of tech to be discovered. However, the fact that he shaved off 2 seconds. Wait, let's see. Almost 2 seconds, like 1.8, is pretty good. So with Perfect Charge Bounty, he obviously got to 100 rings way faster. And that obviously led to, I guess, also same with Counter Drift. Counter Drift allowed him to keep that boost during that section with the dash pad being like way at the end. So pretty good by Expanso. Pretty easy, bro. What do I even say? All right, Donpa Factory. Let's see it. Bye. Okay. What you're telling me? You shape. Hold on. Let's see Tinnick. Is that Amy's car? I think it's Amy's car. Okay. All right. Silver's car. Sonic. Instead of Jet, which is kind of interesting. Oh, so Tinnick actually beat their own time. I actually see what it was, but Tinnick ran starting bounty. Okay, so quite literally the same thing, except the Expanso ditched level 3 quick charge for level 2 quick charge, and obviously the drift kit for counter drift. Off-road bounty, snap. No snap drift. Instead, you see him brake? He held the brake. He held the brake for like a quick second, and then let it go to like get a way sharper turn. And so he didn't snap drift this time, which is interesting. Get that box, bro. He shaved out 2 seconds, nearly. Not even 3 seconds away from last month. Okay, you have to take that path because you get it dropped off a little early. Oh my god. A crazy hard left. He didn't even snap drift, and you still got the hard left. Yep, pretty straightforward. Use the, what do you even call this thing? Like a, I don't even know, but like you take the green road to go slightly faster. Get the super pickup. Yep. To take the off-road note towards the end. Yep. Slide towards the poles. And then take another hard. Oh, he braked for a little bit. And then another hard left. And boom. Do you know how much time save that cut is? If you align yourself properly.
Not my day.
When you align yourself properly on that car section, you save so much time, and yet nobody does it online. But yet, again, pretty good by Expanso, shaving off almost, what was that? Like 2+ seconds from world record, like from the previous month, and from his competitors in second place and beyond. Expanso is on another level in these time trials, bro. Okay. You come into my comments, sure, fine, and then you say you'll see me a lot more in the Supersonic speed time trials. Like, are you like flexing or like? But no, that sounds pretty good, pretty funny too. Up next is Aqua Forest. And last record was by Oshawott with a 209.9. And now is, okay, bro. So Oshawott did beat their own record by 0.1. Actually less than that, actually, but like 0.0 something. Or 0 point something. But nonetheless, Expanso comes out with a 209.6, running a wait, was that there before? I'm not used to running AI Sonic instead of normal Sonic, which is funny. Sometimes he's running normal Sonic, sometimes he's running AI Sonic, AI Shadow, normal Shadow, who knows, who knows, who knows. But let's see what the build was last time. Okay, is it the exact same? Is it the exact same build? It's the exact same build, but without Metal Sonic. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is a Blaze. Was it? I wasn't quite paying attention, but I think it's Blaze's car. But last time it was the Buster M, the Mirage something, and Blaze's wheels. Now I think it's just completely Blaze's car with Sonic instead of Metal Sonic. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think because Oshawa did say in my in the other video that he did play Metal Sonic because he liked Metal Sonic. I think I could be saying that wrong, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's the other way around. Unless, let's see, because this track is pretty straightforward. So there's not like much to see. He's gonna take the cut right here. Indeed, he is. He's there very smoothly, very smooth actually. Does not go for that because it's like way too slow. Makes sense. Okay. Yep. Good check there. You notice how he's not jumping out of the water towards the end of that like boat section. So that means, let's see if he can get super quick. No, he doesn't because it's slower. Yeah, jump. Let's hoop. Drift. Take a sharp turn. Obviously, never take that because it's a trap. It's a trap. It's just 10 times slower. Take the jump. Sharp turn. Again, he's running this. He's running this speed machine kit, which, in a nutshell, it's basically ring gain boost and speed tuners into one. That's really all it is. Eggman Expo. Last time it was by Zoro. Okay, yeah, it's right here. Last time it was by Zoro with a 219.9. Now we have Architect running Shadow. Shadow is around this time, a very popular character we're seeing this time around compared to last time. It's because last time we see like a lot more Blaze, now we're seeing a lot more Shadows because of Expanso and others. Okay, nice. Yep, immediately starts with a counter drift. Makes sense. So let's talk about the build. He's running Silver's car, and this is completely different from what we've seen last time because Zoro was actually running a speed car with Omega. Now replacing the speed machine kit, speed tuner, ring game boost, and starting bounty. Now with counter drift, ring. I keep saying ring. Perfect charge bounty and starting bounty. So basically the ring combo build to get rings immediately, get 100 rings immediately super fast. Like that's the point of this build. Obviously counter drift is there too. So like now, so the problem with this, right? Now every build on this, every perk on the second half, like the lower half, is useless. Like now nothing matters besides counter drift. That's like the one issue about this build, but probably the point of the build was probably to get 100 rings instantaneously. So probably this silver car along with Shadow and obviously counter drift will probably have to carry it to the end. Okay, jump over the box. Okay, yep. And jump over this box. Okay, make sure to take these sharp turns when jumping over these boxes. He's jumping over these boxes quite differently than he's not supposed to, but how you would normally jump over them, because he's aligning himself perfectly for the next jump and like to not like get sent off to the right side. It makes the most sense. Okay, nice. Okay. Pretty straightforward stuff on Eggman Expo, because Eggman Expo is a pretty straightforward track. Not a lot of stuff goes on. You can jump here. Now don't get sent to the far right. Jump again. Okay, he uses boost. He uses boost there. Now gets a super pickup instead, and boom. I completely forgot about that. A nice counter drift. Okay, on the final stretch, there's a lot of boost stacking towards the end.
I can do better.
So it's pretty good. All right, Kronos Island is up next. Let's see how this track gets optimized even further. Last time it was by Architect. They improved their time by, was that like 0.8 milliseconds, because they had a 218.2. Now Expanso came in, somehow breaking that record even further. Hold on, you know what? Hold up. What's Architect's build? Counter drift, ringing or starting bounty, and perfect charge bounty. Okay. Let's see, Expanso. Okay, same thing. Same exact build. So what did Expanso do that's almost nearly a second faster than Architect, like than second place? Let's see. So they're running the same exact build as last time. Obviously, up counter drift to the start to get like a little extra acceleration. Okay, obviously, perfect charge bounty comes into play here. But let's see. What do we call this build? Do we call this build the Expanso build? Because this is like, I mean, sure, this existed before today, but he's been using it pretty much all day. Like the same exact, not same exact, but pretty similar build. Yeah, we won't call it that. We won't call it that. Gotta take the boost here. Make sure, yo, he barely almost touched the wall to like not lose rings. He's gonna get this. No, he's not. He's not gonna take the ramp. Okay. Probably because it's too slow with the air time. I assume so. He's barely touching these balls. Saves a level 3. Okay. Counter drift. Counter drift even on this stage too. Get nice level 3. Yeah. Okay. Now that makes more sense actually. Gonna get a level 3 here. Squeeze it out. Yep. Nice level 3, level 2, and then boost. Again, the handling car is really crucial at that last part to make sure you don't bump into the wall. Okay, now he goes through that ramp. Okay, yep, pretty standard driving here. He's gonna take this cut, yeah, because you know why? There's a boost towards the end of this section right here. That's why he's not this one, but the next one, like right here on this. What do you even call it? The Squid Road? I think called the Squid Road. There's a boost coming up right there. There you go. It spawns on the 3rd lap. You counter drift, level 2 boost. Again, he's using the handling car, so he's not gonna bump into the wall and lose speed, and boom. Perfect aligning. Again, how did he shave off a second? Or like nearly a second from Architect's time. That's pretty crazy. Like maybe Expanso knows something we don't. Like I don't know. Northstar Islands is up next. Let's see. Okay, bro. Last time it was by Yves, who had this exact same record, but now the Mamet beating them, and then Expanso coming up right in first place again with 203.8. Not bad. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay, Expanso, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from me, Expanso? All right. He's running the silver car. Obviously, always counter drift at the start to get the tiny bit of acceleration. Counter drift level 2, starting bounty and off-road bounty. Yep, obviously go off-road. Look at the ring count. Look at the ring count. It's already at 95. What's he gonna do to get this last 5? Yep, get it right there. That makes more sense. Okay. Now let's start with the last month. Let's talk about Yves' last month's build. Ooh, wait. You saw how he was still charging his drift charge even when he was. What was it? Okay, I guess there's nothing really to explain. He just did that really smoothly. He just did that very smoothly. But like I was saying, Yves' last month build was starting bounty. Okay, so it's the same exact build, but once again, he puts on counter drift. Counter drift is just his. I don't know. I guess he's proving that counter drift is better in these time trials than the drift kit. Pretty interesting. Okay, nice. Probably took the left one instead of the right one for better alignment. Probably, I assume so. Okay. He's bound to take that boost to get towards the section upcoming, like right here, right? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he uses it super early because it doesn't matter. Drifts because he has the silver car because obviously it's handling. Now obviously, yep, aligns himself. You saw that? He immediately bro. These small optimizations are pretty nifty. They're pretty nifty. He how do I explain that? He drifted the other direction to align himself to get a better line to obviously set him up for the boost and get a level 3 when he landed. So he counter drifted, and then the second he landed, he got level 3. And then obviously that line set him up for that sand shortcut. So pretty much, yeah. Like, dude, these tiny bit of optimizations that Expanso is doing are getting him these world records, but pretty good. Dude, bro. All right, Expanso. All right. White Space is up next. Last time it was by Architect with a. Ooh, okay, improving the time. Let's go, Architect. 1:59.5. Last time he had a 2:09 with Shadow on Silver's car. Yeah, Silver's car. So let's see, what build was he running last month? He was running counter drift, level 2, and ring perfect charge. Okay, so same exact build. Okay, nice. He obviously makes sure to counter drift to get a tiny bit more acceleration, because even the level 1 counts. It stacks with the level 3 starting boost. He's already at 62, already at 76, already at 85, and now he's at 100. Like, that's the power of perfect charge bounty. That is the power of perfect charge bounty. Okay, holds the boat charge to line himself up for that wisp, that boost capsule. Okay, nice, simple stuff. Make sure he's taking a sharp line, obviously because the wide line is just too slow, and he's weaving in level 2s between that sharp line to like constantly keep boosting at all times. He's gonna take this cut here too. Indeed, he jumps. That's interesting. He jumps before using it. That's interesting. I don't know why, but that's interesting to take note of. Alright, final lap here. Yep, get this boost. There's like what, 3 boosts on this one lap, because it's a different course entirely. Like what, 2 there. There's like 4 boosts on this map. Like in terms of the third lap. Yep, uses boost here because it doesn't matter. Then he's gonna go for a super pickup. Oh, hold on. Will we see optimization? Will we see optimization in this final cut? Will we see it? Will we finally see it? No, we don't see it. Okay, we don't see it yet. Okay, we don't see it yet. Again, it's pretty hard to get. It's pretty hard to get. It's pretty hard and risky to get. Because when you're already on world record pace, you obviously don't want to risk that cut to like obviously ruin your world record, obviously, right? So like maybe in the future someone will risk it, or maybe it's just not faster at all. Someone will risk it, take it, and maybe get world record. Well, maybe yes, maybe no, because we don't know if it's faster or not. But we'll have to see in the world records. But great job by Architect. Pretty nice stuff. All right, it's Minecraft world time. Again, all 40 tracks. 40, not just... Okay, bro. Again, all 40 tracks, not just 39. It's 40 this time with the Minecraft track. Again, we saw this in the Sonic Speed World Records using the Minecraft car, but now we switch to the regular silver car. Let me know in the... Okay, so I'll probably look no matter what. Yeah, I'll probably look no matter what. Like what Silver's car has that other cars don't. Probably, yeah, I'll probably look. I'll probably take a look. So he's running Drift Kit. Oh, Drift Kit. Wow, that's a new one. Well, he... Usually he likes running Counter Drift. He's running Drift Kit, level 2, Drift Charge, Air Trick Bounty, and Starting Bounty. Okay, let's take this cut. No, yeah, okay, so he doesn't take the cut. He doesn't take the cut. He's saving the cut for this one right here, I assume. Yeah, he is. Makes sense. Yeah, it's a very tight turn. Not tight turn, but like a wide turn if you don't take that shortcut, the off-road shortcut. Okay, gets his boost right here for the second lap or the third lap. Okay, nice. Yep. Okay, goes in the middle. Okay, goes in the middle for the second boost. He uses it not here. Okay, but he's gonna use it again on this cut coming forward right now. Yeah. Makes the most sense. Oh yeah, he's also gonna use it on here too to get the super pickup because taking the wide turn is just too slow. Okay, nice. Uses the boost, okay, to like give an extra lead to get slightly more speed probably. Yep, take the turn as sharp as possible. Gets his boost to get the final cut at the end. He's obviously tricking, it's just not showing because of desync. Yep, take that cut. And bada bing, bada bam. Expanso. Oh boy, Expanso. 214.7. Pretty good. We'll have to come back and see when all these tracks release. Obviously, the DLC tracks release, and see how optimized these tracks do get. But so far, that was a pretty optimized run. Maybe we could see a little bit more improvement, but we'll have to see because obviously we didn't take into account perfect charge bounty, or maybe they did, and I'm just wrong, you know, as usual. But nonetheless, pretty good job. Sky Road, starting with the CrossWorlds. Let's see. Okay. Wooter 66 is what the heck? Blaze Shadow. Just not. It's just constant speak. And Cream. I forgot about Cream in the Supersonic Speed World Record. But notice we have Wooter 66 running AI Shadow. Well, same Shadow, but running a speed. Was that Blaze's car? I think it was Blaze. Yeah, I think it was Blaze's car. Yeah, it was. Okay, same exact setup. Hold on, let's see. Okay, same exact setup. So he had world record last time, and he's doing the same exact setup as he did last month, with dash panel bounty level 2, starting bounty, and the speed machine kit. Speed machine kit allows you for extra. Wow, went in between the rings. I saw that. Speed machine kit is like, it gives you speed tuners. Okay, bro. It gives you speed tuners and ring game boost at the same time. And I think, does it give you ring range up? I'm not entirely sure, but I don't actually know that. Nice. Hit the wall. Well, immediately gets it back. This track is very straightforward. So we might maybe see not too much optimization. Again, he had a 150.1 last time. I didn't see what he got this time, but we'll see. Hold on. So far he's on really good pace. Okay. Look at this super pickup. Always go this route. Like if you don't go this route, you're basically selling. You see how no one takes that left route because it's just too slow. Yep, level 3 air trick right here. And then do this fancy looking, I don't know how you do that, whatever. And then use the boost. I did see you used it, but like, it didn't show. And boom. Shaved off a whole second. A whole second from last time. That's pretty interesting. What did he do? What did he do that was different? I'm not entirely sure. That was pretty good nonetheless. Like, damn, what? On Sky Road? I just want to know about that. No, that's pretty good. Roulette Road. What's up next? Last time it was by... Oh, same one. So last time it was a 155.45.5. Now it is a... How did I forget? I already forgot? That was fast. But anyway, they were running... Okay, the same exact build. So same Sonic, same car, same everything, same build. But now with a better time. So let's see what tiny improvements they did to optimize that. Okay, you saw they used the dash pad and the drift boost at the same time. Okay, it's pretty interesting. Okay, ring game boost coming in handy. Yep, don't take that launch, what do you even call it, like that ramp, because being in the air majority of the time is bad for like tracks like this or like time trials like these. Okay, should he not use his boost here or like here or like on the straightaway? He might use it on the straightaway. That would make the most sense. He does, yeah. Okay, so like once that boost ran out, he then obviously used the boost to compensate for the lack of max speed he's getting. Okay, nice. No instant of the counter drifts, but probably doesn't need to. He doesn't go for that. Does go for the super pickup though. Okay, does use it here. So once again, use the drift boost and the ramp, or not the ramp, but the dash pad at the same time. Probably to extend the cap. Yeah, probably to extend the cap. Okay, nice. Take the outside turn to an inside turn. Nice. Bada bing, bada bam. Saving what? 0.5 milliseconds? So it looks like this track is pretty optimized so far. That we're not seeing any snap drift techniques. However, so far this track looks pretty optimized. Okay, pretty good. The handling, bro. He's running Sonic plus double handling tuner. He probably has like a good 90 handling, 80 handling, a good, like one of them two. One of those pretty good, pretty good. All right, Kraken Bay. And NG Wooter 66 is back. Wow, these records are all close. Shadow, 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 shadow. Blaze, Knuckles just sitting there. Oh, I know who's going. I know who's going on this thumbnail. I know who's going on this thumbnail. With a 205.4.9. Oh, 9. What? You know what I meant. So last time it was by the rotisserie sandwich. Rotisserie sandwich. And they're running Shadow's full car. Now it looks like we're running Blaze's full car. Okay, interesting. They were running last month. They were running Air Trick Bounty, Air Trick level 2, Ring Game Boost level 2, and Starting Bounty. Now we have the so the Boost Machine Kit, or no, the Boost Character Kit is the same exact thing as Air Trick Bounty and Air Trick level 2. Same exact perks. Unless you're Miku. Unless you're Miku, it's the same exact thing. And then the Speed Machine Kit, which gives you a Speed Tuner and Ring Game Boost. It's pretty interesting. Okay. So it's like Ring Game Boost and the Boost Character Kit. And obviously Speed Tuner, right? Okay. And let's see. They're running the Blaze car. I can definitely see that. Yup, standard stuff. I'm surprised they didn't charge up a level 3 there. Okay, yep, just drive straight. This track is pretty. It's crazy. This is not only is a good track. It's so linear, but a good track at the same time. That's like the craziest part. Okay, big jump. Oh, that section was very short, actually. Maybe it's different on supersonic speed. What's that weird camera angle? Like, drive straight. Does not go for the super pickup. It's just too slow. Yep. Goes out of the way from the Kraken tentacle. We get these dash pads. Yep. Again, every time he tricks off like a tiny ramp, Ring Game Boost then, or Speed Machine Kit then activates, because obviously he is Ring Game Boost as well. Bada bing, bada bam. 205.4. Shaving off almost a second from last month. Pretty good. So this track seems almost optimized as well. Pretty good, pretty good. Golden Temple is up next. Let's see. Okay, last time it was by... No! Last time it was by Mystery of Valen, but now they're gone. No, bro. It was by... Okay, now we have Black Road. Wait, is it the same? Okay, so they did beat the record. They did beat their record. By what? Yeah, like a second. Yeah, like a second. But then you got Black Rose coming out on top with Shadow on Blaze's car, using the Speed Machine Kit. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, so last month, Valon ran double Speed Tuner, Ring Game Boost level 2, Air Trick Bounty, and Starting Bounty. Now we have Black Rose running Ring Game Boost level 2 and Speed Machine Kit, plus Starting Bounty, obviously. So let's see. Okay, nice. You saw how they like slid their way to the dash pad and the 5 rings at the same time. Wait a minute. Hold up. Nah, no, wait. Am I just now realizing Speed Machine Kit also gives you ring range up? So there's no way, because you don't usually get that. You don't usually get that. You don't usually get that 10 ring. You don't. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or am I right? Oh no, I'm definitely right. So I'm just now realizing Speed Machine Kit gives you speed tuner, it gives you ring range up, and it gives you ring game boost all in one. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I didn't actually know. What? That's new information. Okay. Nice, yep. Extend the boost to the dash pad, makes sense. Yep, slide the way to the other dash pad and level up at the same time. You see how they don't need any drift charges? Drift charges don't matter on this map that much. Yep, never jump, because jumping ruins your alignment and speed at the same time. Because obviously you're going, not only are you going down a waterfall, but you're also like you're going right at all times. It's like the second you jump, the second you lose everything, pretty much. But no, that's pretty good on Golden Temple. I'm now realizing what Speed Machine Kit really does. And that's my the more you know, I guess. But shaving off what, 2+ seconds on Golden Temple? Magma Planet. Let's see. Last week is by Architect, or last month is by Architect with a 159.9, and he's back to defend his spot. What in the world? Charmy B. Okay. But anyway, Architect is back with a 159.6. Not much improvement from last month, but we'll see nonetheless, because this track seems to be pretty straightforward. Okay, let's see who's running. He's running okay, so wait. Oh, so he's doing the exact same build. He's doing the exact same build from last month. Okay. Same exact build, same characters, same car, same everything. Probably just shaved off a little bit of extra milliseconds from his alignment. Probably, yeah. Probably it. Let's see. So basically what he's telling me is this track is pretty much optimized. Yep. No ring game boost. No ring game boost is pretty interesting, actually. Not even one. Not even like level 1 version. Not at all. Pretty interesting. Okay, he has dash panel combo bounty and dash panel bounty level 1, double speed tuner, and starting bounty. Maybe you could get rid of. See, I'm not sure. Maybe you could get rid of starting bounty for ring game boost level 1. Could you do that? Not sure. Yep. Just hit that dash pad. Makes sense. Has he gotten a boost yet? I wasn't quite paying attention, but did he get a boost? He's not going for that. Yeah, he didn't go for that one. So he's doing a boostless run here. I think, did he do that last time? I think so. Did he? So the one right there. Is he going for the super pickup? Indeed he does. Okay, he's gonna use. He uses it here. Okay, that lasted very long. That lasted very long. It's a good timing and good placement of that super pickup boost. Yeah, that was a good one. We're shaving off a good almost 0.3 milliseconds. So pretty good on Magma Planet. Again, really straightforward track, so nothing much to optimize yet. But again, maybe we might see a ring game boost in the future. All right, Hidden World. Let's see. One of my personal favorite CrossWorlds in the game. Oh, by Connor, a new face. I think. I'm pretty sure. Running Shadow. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, because last month it was by Atrolity with 159.9. Now it is Connor with a 159.4. Not much time is shaved off, but we will see nonetheless. Running Blaze's car. Oh, let me see. Yeah, running Blaze's car. I didn't see the build yet. Let's see the build. Oh, this build's different. Kinda. So last month they were running the Speed Machine kit, Ring Game Boost level 2, and starting bounty. We did the Speed Machine kit for double speed tuners. He got both 10 rings there. You saw that? Because he boosted in the air, and that increased the ring range or / ring magnetism to get the 20. And it's got rings from going forward. So now we have double speed tuner and dash panel bounty level 1. Huh, okay, so we got rid of the speed machine kit. Okay. He starts off with drift here. When will he release it? Now? Yeah, makes sense. Level. Oh, that's a weird desync. Does not. Okay, I was gonna say he didn't release a drift. He didn't start off with a drift. So what will he do there? And he indeed releases boost there in the straightaway. So it makes sense. One straight there. Yup. Nice dash pad. Doesn't need to use his boost quite yet. He will use it now to extend getting that boost to obviously decrease the leeway of him not boosting. Yep, dash pad. Use it here. Yep. Go through the dash ring. Probably. And then boom. Again, shaving off a good 0.5 milliseconds around there. Well, it's pretty good. Pretty straightforward track so far. Again, he used double speed tuner instead of a machine kit. So, pretty interesting stuff. Pretty different, slightly different optimization to get the world record. Pretty good. All right, up next is Steampunk City. Last month it was by Laggy, and okay, the record's right here. So it got beaten by just around 50 milliseconds, like quite literally 0.05, quite literally. Running Shadow on Blaze's car. Now let me talk about Blaze's car, because we've seen it quite a bit. Blaze's car has the highest speed and boost stat at the same time. That is the reason why people are running. I'm pretty sure that's why people are running it. So obviously with the highest speed and boost stat, people are definitely going to run that in these time trials. But nonetheless, they're running the same exact desync. Same exact build. Yeah, okay, same exact build. Same thing with the character too, because obviously Blaze and Shadow have the same exact stats as well. Like literally word for word same stats. Okay, nice. We have ring game boost level 1 and just go straight, huh? Maximize the speed. Don't turn. He's making sure he doesn't turn much. It's like with the 0.05 difference, that means his track is pretty optimized so far. Double speed tuner. So we're going for a max speed. Right now we're at 100 speed. We're at 100 speed right now. like over 100. Plus with the ring gain boost. The ring gain boost makes it over 100 pretty much. Increases the speed cap. Okay, nice so far. Yep, take that. Should always take the right path. It's very faster. He always goes the middle path. Obviously, if it wasn't obvious enough to, how do you explain it? Combo his dash panel combo bounty perk with ring game boost, obviously to get extra speed when he hits the dash pad. He uses it super early, probably to reach that. Yep, the blue dot. Send and then drive on home. Again, 0.05, barely just touching world record. Pretty crazy. Barely, tiniest bit of optimization. Dragon Road is up next. Let's see. Okay, Expanso yet once again defending his title on Dragon Road. He had a 217.9 last time. Now he has a, how did I forget? It was like 217 point something else. But unless he's running Sonic this time and not Shadow. Last time it was Shadow. Now he's running Sonic with the slightly different build. So it's the same build. However, now it's starting bounty instead of air trick level 2. And so he put air trick level 1 and then put starting bounty in replace for that. In replace for the other slot. I mean, it did help. It did help because he did shave off some time in these world records. He probably picked Sonic for the extra handling, the tiny bit of extra handling. Yeah, the tiniest bit of extra handling, because maybe boost doesn't matter as much on this track. I mean, in terms of charging your drift charge. So maybe charging your drift charge doesn't matter as much on this map compared to other maps where you probably need Shadow or Blaze on it. Yep, sharp turn here. Always take this grass cut. It's like, if you don't take this grass cut, you basically like lost the game. you lose the world record like that. Okay, nice. Yup. Take this sharp turn. No snap drift. No snap drift to perfectly align himself with the wall. But you know, we may see that in future runs. Hugs the wall a little bit. Level 3. Yep, squeeze the level 3 out. Okay, no snap drift again. Again, like these tiny bit of optimizations could even further like give a gap between first and second place. So that's something to keep note of. He's always doing level 2s, not level 3s. So also something to keep note of. Okay, then drift there. Then bada bing, bada bam.
Shoot, not my day.
You know, one thing. Well, okay, so the reason he has air trick level 1 is to compensate for air trick bounty, because obviously you're in the beginning, you're in the air for majority of that time period. So why not grind rings during that time period, right? That's probably the idea. Yeah, that's definitely the idea. And obviously double handling tuner to sharply take those turns as well. None pretty good by Expanso defending his spot. Holoska up next. And let's see. It was by 0P1. Last time it was by Zenith. Yeah, Zenith right down here, 7th place. Did get overtaken by what? Practically 0.3 milliseconds. by 0 P1. Okay. Running Blaze's car with Shadow. Are they in the same build as well? Let's see. Yeah, same build, same build, same exact build. Same exact build. So literally the same everything. Same everything. Same everything. Because if you didn't know, the boost character kit is the same exact, unless you're Miku or boost type. It's the same exact perks as Air Trick level 2 and Air Trick Bounty, the same thing. So we're spamming tricks. We are spamming level 2s, level 2. We're spamming jumps pretty much. Okay, nice. He released a level 2 and didn't like fish for level 3. Okay, use the boost here to probably like let a leeway to that dash panel. Okay, you see how he's completely trying to go straight. He's not trying to. What? He's not trying to take any turns. As little turns as possible. He's also hopping over the waves. You see that? You saw he hopped over the waves? I noticed that. He hopped over the waves. On purpose. Probably because like the waves slow you down? Probably. I'm not actually sure. Okay, nice final lap here. He's gonna do the same thing and press it. Yep. Yep, stay straight, stay aligned. Desync. Goes the plane pathway for the super pickup? Yeah, he does. Okay, he does. Makes sense. He does it. And he uses it instantly. Bro, his desync is so bad. Yeah, he's tricking here. He's also tricking here. Level 3 trick. And then trick here for level 2. And then boom. 204.3. Again, shaving off 0.3 milliseconds from last month. So it seems like this track is pretty much optimized as is. But nonetheless, pretty good by 0. Getting a world record. It's pretty good. Galactic Parade. And let's see. Last month it was by... Wow. Same exact... Tari is back at it again, defending their record with a 209.8. Last time they had a 209.9. 209.9 to 2.9.8. What did I just say? No clue, but let's see. So this track probably isn't that optimized. Or no. This track is optimized. So they're running the exact same build, defending their record. Let's see. Okay, hogging that ledge for dear life. Okay, not drifting at all. Period. At all. But they are getting rings. It's not showing because this track, for some reason, this track is like one of the most glitched tracks in the game. I don't know why. Okay, now it's showing. But they did reach 100 rings because of dash panel bounty. So that's good. Again, same build. Speed machine kit is 4 boosts. Who put that there? Who genuinely put that there? Like what? Again, so speed machine kit obviously has speed tuner. It has ring range up and it has ring gain boost as well. So all in one. And obviously dash panel combo bounty to get that 100 rings faster and to combo with speed machine kit. And then you have the starting bounty to get 30 rings at the start to get 100 rings even faster. You have drive straight because straight is the method for this map for some reason. Well, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's no shortcuts besides like one. So I guess there's nothing much to do besides like max speed. Okay, nice. Hit every dash pad to get ring game boost to work, aka speed machine kit. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't take that dash pad because like probably slower than just taking the hugging the wall or hugging the ledge. Boom. Hug the ledge again, and just drive straight. Yep, the blue dot, and then boom, bada bing, bada bam. What was that? Like 8.08 milliseconds? Some of that nature, but like, damn, this track is pretty optimized as is. Pretty good by Tari defending their record. Dinosaur Jungle is up next. I love this track. It's really nice. Okay, it was by Muzen last month. Now we have TM Squiddy. Am I reading that right? Running a combination of a combination of Silver's front and wheels, and Blaze's like rear of the car. So okay, let's see. Last time it was a 158.1. I did see a 1.7. I did see that. They're running the same exact build. Okay, same exact build. See, the difference is they're running Rouge's back of Rouge's car and not Silver's complete car. That's interesting. That's interesting, actually. They already had 100 rings because ringing, I mean, air trick bounty plus starting bounty, and obviously the rings on the track is pretty good. Big jump here. Save level 3, okay, make sure to not trick. They made sure to not trick because apparently airtime was slower. Yeah, again, they're both running blades as well. Gonna take this shortcut. Yeah. Do you see that? Nisk? Oh, a Nisk? Okay. I mean, it could be decent, but... Okay, nice. Wow. Okay, nice. But, like I was saying, on the final cut... Oh. Cut, okay. On the final cut, you see how... are they gonna do it again? Let's see. He, like, aligned himself perfectly to, like, to land inside the dirt. So when he lands inside the dirt, he can then boost, and then the speed will allow him to make it towards the cactus in time to obviously cut that shortcut. Like, that is crazy. But no, it's cutting off a good 0.9 seconds or milliseconds. Pretty good on Dinosaur Jungle. That's pretty good. Sweet Mountain is next. And last month it was by, there he is, Jack Gaming, running Shadow once again. What is that board called? He's running the exact same board last time. Let's go see what that board was. Let's go see what that board is.
Yeah, let's race.
It's called Triple Fan. Okay, so he's running the Triple Fan, and he's running the exact same build as last time, I'm pretty sure. The Triple Fan, okay. Pretty interesting. Defending his record. Running the exact same build, okay. Okay, take a sharp line there. Make sure that you know so he doesn't trick, like not trick, but charge a jump while doing that turn. Pretty interesting why he doesn't do that. I don't know why, but that's another question that may never get answered. He uses the boost super early, makes sense. He made sure to get the 10 and the dash ring at the same time. I saw that. I saw that. Level 3. Yep, don't charge a jump here for it's probably faster. I don't know. He has sharp lines. Again, he has ring game boost and air trick bounty. So every time he does a trick, he will get extra speed for when he lands. Okay, nice. Yep, he got the 10 and the dash pad at the same time. I saw that. Got 10 here. Not getting the rings. That's pretty interesting. Yup. Okay. He doesn't go on the ramp because the ramp actually increases air time, and most of the time when you're in the air, you go slower. So that's why he completely skipped the ramp with that jump. I saw that. I see these. I do see these small techniques majority of the time. I see them. He jumped over the ramp. He gets the 10. Bro. Barely squeezing through that balloon to not get hit and get the dash pad and the 10 at the same time. Pretty nice stuff by Jack Gaming, defending his record on Sweet Mountain. Saving off what? 0.4 seconds? Like almost 0.4 seconds? Pretty good. We have Wooder 66. Bro, I still can't believe Egg Pawn got a world record. I still can't believe it. But then he did get overthrown by Wooder 66. Let's see. Running Blaze's car. The boost character kit, which is the same exact thing as Air Trick Bounty and Air Trick Level 2. It's fun because last world record they were running Sonic's car. Now we're running Blaze's car. Okay, so I did notice they went to the far left first. Now I have two theories as to why they did this. One, because the slope of the ramp, no, not the ramp, but the floor of what you land on makes you land faster. That's my first theory. Second is because something else. I have no idea. But nonetheless, they're running the same exact perks. Double speed tuner. Oh wow, we didn't get the glitch this time. We didn't get the glitch. That's weird. First time? Okay, doing a lot of tricks right now. No ring game boost. That's something to keep note of. Nice. Yep, hugging the left side constantly. I mean, it was only a matter of time till we got surpassed. Yep, always take the purple path. The purple path is the fastest. Does not get the super pickup once again. Okay, normal driving from here. Take this shortcut. Hug the left side as much as possible to squeeze just ever so bit of time. Okay, nice. And then trick all the way home. Boom. Nice. Shaving off. What's that? Like 0.5 milliseconds? Pretty good. All right, Cyberspace, you're next. Let's see. Our generic name was right there. Shadow on Shadow. This is all speed characters? Okay, one Miku, okay. Well, let me see the list. One Rouge, I saw. Zavok. Charmy. Silver. Okay, but like the top of the top are majority speed characters. Let's see. We have. I'm gonna say that wrong. Andromeda. Meda. I'm probably saying that 1,000 times. I'm gonna call you Andro. Running Shadow with Blaze's car. Oh, Shadow's wheels. I noticed that. Shadow's wheels, huh? So that's different from last month. We saw just complete Blaze's car with the. Is that the same build? Yes, it is. It's the same exact build. Okay. All right. Desync is not showing them farming rings. You can see them farming rings on the right side. So that's just a desync problem. Obviously, they're already at 100 rings pretty much. Well, almost there. 86. Okay, take this off-road shortcut because aligning yourself with the shortcut with the bridge is probably too much for alignment purposes. So that's why they don't take it at all and take the dirt shortcut. They take the dirt shortcut instead. Okay, let's get this boost. Okay, yep, make sure to dodge the poles. Too fast. He's too fast. So the truck actually covered the dash panel spot because he's going too fast. Okay, nice. Using his maximum speed. He's driving fully straight. Also, he decreases airtime. So he slid off the ramp. He didn't like go on the ramp. He slid off it, so he can decrease his maximum airtime. Because obviously airtime is crucial for a speed build like this, to like not be in the air as much as possible. Because you're in the air, you're locked. You have a locked speed compared to when you're in the ground. Let's see. Yep. That. Yep. Take the dirt shortcut instead. He's definitely going for the super pickup. He is. Nice level 2 trick. Level 2 again. Make sure you don't hit the poles because the poles actually reduce. They like push you backwards if you hit the poles. Use your boost like now. Yeah. Yep. And then dodge the truck, yep, and then all the way to the end, shaving off 0.2 milliseconds to get a 209. That is pretty good. 209? We sub-2'd, bro. These records. We're getting the subs. We're getting the subs. We were begging for a couple like month ago. So pretty good nonetheless. Like we're definitely seeing a lot more optimized stuff this time around. It's pretty good. All right, up last is Digital Circuits. It's been a wild ride with these ones. It is by. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna say that wrong again. Chao Zen. Okay, it's either Choi Zen or Chao Zen. But it's not. It can't be Chao Zen. I don't know. Look at the person's. Look at the leaderboard. They're like barely shaving off any seconds between each other. So like this, that's pretty crazy. But Chao Zen is back defending their world record from last month. They're using Metal Sonic instead of Shadow. It's pretty interesting actually. Okay, they're also running the Blaze car. So they're running the same exact build as last week. This same exact build. Obviously, if you didn't know, I said it a million times and I'll say it again. The boost character kit is the same exact unless you're Miku, the same exact things as Air Trick level 2 and Air Trick Bounty. So the same exact perks. Okay, drive straight. Make sure to get 100 rings. Pretty nice. Level 2. Okay, saves up for another level 2. Okay, pretty smart. Level 3 here. Level 3 here as well. Metal Sonic over Shadow. Interesting choice. I want to know why. Okay, yeah, goes forward because maximum speed is important. Because the lower path, it's only there to farm like tricks. Tricks, if you want to farm tricks, that's where you go the bottom path for, not the top path. Top path for like pure speed. Okay, nice. Yep, level 2 here. Again, pretty straightforward. Nice. Does not get the boost on the left side. Probably not worth it. Probably alignment is probably more important than the boost. That's probably what I'm seeing so far. Okay, nice. Then go towards the blue dot. Yep, other blue dot. Yep. They're precisely hitting these blue dots rather than just recklessly taking the pink one, the pink side. Because blue dots are obviously, they act as level 3s, which obviously make your boost last the most duration, and then just drive on home. Boom. Shaving off what? 0.5 milliseconds? Pretty good. Defending the world record on digital circuit. But nonetheless, that was all 40 Supersonic Speed World Records. Again, thank you guys for supporting the series. I really do appreciate it. It does take a long time to make, and with you guys here supporting, I do really appreciate it. If you made it this far, comment down Shatter the Hedgehog, not Shadow the Hedgehog, Shatter the Hedgehog, because like what Storm said in the one of the interactions, he said against Shadow, he called him Shatter the Hedgehog instead of Shadow. So comment down that if you made it this far. I hope you guys enjoyed the Supersonic Speed World Records and the Sonic Speed World Records. We will be back for either one, they update the system, they update the game, or two in a couple of months to see how the game has fully progressed in terms of the meta. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Again, thank you so much for the support on these. It really does mean something. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next one.